Louder standing up. So, anyway, I've met some of you. I'm John Helmrich. I've been on the Saugatuck Township Board since 2018. We're the township, we actually border Lake Town. We wrap around the cities of Saugatuck and Douglas. We're about 3,600 people. We gained like 20% in the last census. So we're big. And I'm here because since Stephen joined the Lake Town Board, we've gotten very close, and we've been trying to do things more collaboratively in our entire region. We had a meeting, Jason's been to our office, he's met with our supervisor and manager and me and Steve. And so we've been talking about this for quite a while. We're trying to learn more about exactly what all MACC does and why it might make sense at some point for Saugatuck Township to join. We've been very aggressive in the last few years, more than ever, in acquiring grants. We're up for potentially another Natural Resources Trust Fund grant to help us acquire a very large parcel that's been residential, but it's right on the Kalamazoo River, because we've very much been improving our parks plan. 3 years ago, we had a millage on the ballot, and it passed the first time with over 60% of our residents. So our Parks Commission has been very energized. You might be familiar with the dog park, which is it's close to Lake Town. And we just upgraded a park that's right on Lake Michigan, on Lakeshore Drive. It's a small park, but we're committed to doing more and more of that. We're also, when I got elected, I was part of a group it was a recall effort, and 4 of us won. And then the one that wasn't in the recall ended up resigning. So we've been a very cohesive unit now since 2018, and we've all been reelected, I think, 2 or maybe even 3 times. But we're so committed to regional collaboration, and there's always more room for that. Just another grant we just received is, I forget who it's from, you might know, but it's the State Safe Street Study. Because our main economic corridor is Blue Star Highway, which for years has been kind of more like just a road through a rural area. There's there's a collision shop, there's a couple, it's more industrial, but it's changed a lot in just the last few years in terms of new restaurants. We have a very significant development coming in on Blue Star Highway that will be, it was going to be an auto camp. You might be familiar with them. They're kind of all over the country. It's no longer auto camp, but it'll be 100 or so modular cottages, which will bring a lot of people into our community area, because we're quite a resort and recreational town. Let's see, what else should I say?
Blue Star Trail.
Oh yeah, back on Blue Star. We've been Saugatuck Township was the first of our 3 communities, almost 15 years ago, to vote in support and actually started building the Blue Star Trail through the township. We've just created done a tri-community agreement to extend the Blue Star Trail down south. Saugatuck Township runs down to M89. You might know the Whatnot on the corner there. And so that's moving forward. We're trying to do more connecting up to Lake Town and the northern end of Allen County. And let's see, you have any questions for me?
The Blue Star Trail is supposed to go all the way to South Haven.
Yep, I know.
South, right?
Yep. I remember I wasn't even in office when they first founded the Blue Star Trail, the Friends of the Blue Star Trail, which they were friends, but there was no trail. And I helped them with the previous regime in Saugatuck Township get that initial approval that got the thing going. So we support that, we support those kind of things.
Yeah, and I worked with the Friends of the Trail back when I was an MDOT employee at the MDOT Southwest Region office. So certainly have a good relationship with the folks in and around the area. And the one thing I'll add to that is I really enjoyed meeting with the township and talking to them, and brought that conversation back to this group a few months back, and have been working with MDOT with regards to our long-range transportation plan and making sure we have some of the counts. We always do some counts in Overijssel Township because that helps our model. And I just met with MDOT last Monday and brought it up again, that we should be looking at Saugatuck as well. So our modeling staff in MDOT actually does the model for us. They're looking at making sure they can incorporate that, and it's just going to make our model that much better. And if and when you do become a member, if that does happen, we kind of have information, and we've started behind the scenes stuff just to make sure that our regional collaboration, our regional model is in a good place for that. So
Great.
those